welcome back. Bobby watching Free Speech TV in High Point, North Carolina. Hey, Bobby, what's on your mind today?
Good morning, sir. Enjoy your show immensely.
Thank you.
Great job. Keep it up.
Thank you.
This reporter, James West, gave a story on MSNBC. In 1999, Donald Trump made $2 million off of a modeling agency.
Right.
He brought foreign women over here on an H-1B visa.
No, actually, he brought them over on tourist visas and told them to lie about it.
Right. Now, why isn't the Justice Department enforcing the law that he claims that he wants to enforce?
Because all their investigators are
enforcing this law against him.
Because all their investigators right now are going through Hillary Clinton's emails. I'm being facetious, Bobby. I'm sorry, but you know, I agree with you. I mean, this you know, if the Clintons had done something like this, it would be screaming scandal. But you know, this is the thing that worries me about Donald Trump. I saw the same thing with Ronald Reagan. Ronald Reagan had so many skeletons in his closet, from the god-awful things he said about young people when he was governor of California, that, you know, even a couple of days after Kent State essentially saying they got what they deserved. You know, his affiliations with corporate power, his trashing Medicare, his you know, recording that album to try to stop Medicare in 1965. You know, there were so many things about Reagan that I thought would, you know, once the American people knew, there's no way they would have elected him, but the media never touched it. And then during his presidency, I mean, you know, holding, you know, selling and giving weapons to Iran in exchange for having held the hostages so he could get elected, and then taking the money from selling those weapons, which is against the law, by the way, taking the money from selling those weapons and using it to buy weapons here in the United States and shipping them down to Honduras and El Salvador and Nicaragua, and then bringing cocaine back up into the United States. And this is fairly well documented. You know, the part that is not as well documented is, did all that cocaine get converted into crack and sold in the inner cities? And I think that that's probably the case. I thought all this stuff was going to sink him. And those were the really big scandals. I mean, there was a million little scandals. And, you know, they called him Teflon Reagan, you know, Teflon Ron. And now we've got Teflon Don. And it's like, you know, it just nothing sticks to him. And I lay that at the feet of the media.
Have enough common sense to get out and to vote for Miss Hillary Clinton, because if we elect Donald Trump, it's going to be all hell in this country. And I love this country. I'm a veteran and I served and I'm proud of it. But God only knows that if we get Donald Trump, we are finished.
Well, we are, at least we are very badly damaged. And let me add to what you're saying, Bobby. It's not enough to just elect Hillary Clinton as president. It's because she won't be able to do anything if the Republicans control the House and Senate. You're going to have a repeat of what we've seen over the last 8 years, which is total obstruction. And so we need to also vote and get everybody, you know, even if you live in a red or blue state where you think that the outcome is predetermined. You know, and it may well be just because it's a solid red or solid blue state. Still, get out there and vote all those down ticket races. Vote your state house ballots. Vote your city and county. I mean, which is where all, you know, it's like the learning area for new politicians.